At a certain point in time, I remember saying to myself, this can't be life. Violence, drugs, reckless behaviors. In this episode, we step into the first moments of change. After years of chaos, arrests, and violence, I'd finally reached a point where I was tired of fighting. The drugs, the prison cells, the pain, none of it gave me life anymore. This is the chapter where I took my first small steps toward hope, the beginning of a new way, and the life I never thought I could have. This episode of The Recovery Couch is brought to you by J.B. Davis at Performance Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. For integrity, service, and unbeatable deals, ask for JB in Centerville and tell them The Recovery Couch sent you. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to The Recovery Couch. You're listening to Inside the Fire, Behind Step 4, a 12-part series that takes you behind the raw, unfiltered story of my book, Step 4, A Journey Through Addiction, which releases this fall. Rock bottom is strange. Sometimes it's loud, the slamming of a cell door, the echoes of fists, the screams of a life falling apart. Other times it's silent. It's just you, alone with your thoughts, realizing that you can't do this anymore. For me, it was a combination of both. I was exhausted. I was exhausted from running. I was exhausted from hiding. I was exhausted from pretending that I was in control. Every arrest, every fight, every sleepless night had chipped away at my soul until all I had left was a quiet, desperate thought. I can't live like this anymore. That thought became a prayer even before I was ready to call it one. Laying in that prison cell, bruised, broken, I started asking God if He even saw me, if He even cared. I didn't get a lightning bolt or a voice from the sky, but what I did get was a whisper right near my heart that said, this doesn't have to be the end. I had no idea what recovery would look like. I had no idea how to rebuild my life, if I'm being honest with you. But I knew for the first time that I wanted to rebuild my life, that I wanted something better, and wanting to change was enough to spark the first step toward a new way. If this story resonates, go and pick up the book. The pre-sale copy should be coming soon, and the actual book will be releasing this fall. In the meantime, you can join the Recovery Couch Inner Circle on Patreon, where you can get exclusive content, bonus reflections, and a deeper dive into the making of Step 4. This episode of the Recovery Couch is brought to you by Greg Swartz at RE/MAX Victory and Affiliates. Whether you're buying or selling your home, Greg brings heart, hustle, and honesty to every deal. Call Greg at 937-477-8975 today. This can't be life. I remember thinking that over and over again when I was in active addiction in prison, until I found some hope and a possible new way. And a new way started with exhaustion, with finally being tired of the fights, the drugs, the chaos. It was in the silence of the prison cell, with nothing left but shame and pain, that I first whispered the thought that changed everything. I want a different life. And that was the first step for me toward the journey of recovery. And if you want a different life, then that can be the first step for you toward your journey of recovery. You're worth it, you're worthy, and you always have a seat right here on the Recovery Couch.